Good evening, guys. So for tonight's video, we are going to be answering some funny questions for couples. Ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, so for the first question, who is your spouse's favorite cousin? So who is your favorite cousin?
That's a really difficult question because I haven't seen him in so long. I would say Dan would be my favourite cousin because Esther's a girl, David was a lot younger, and then the cousins on my mom's side we didn't know that well. So I would say Daniel.
Why did you guys did some?
We hung out together more, really.
So you guys are on the age level?
Same age level with well, Esther's a much closer age level. Esther's a girl, so Dan was kind of my age level.
That's funny because I would say that all my favorite cousins, I don't have just one, but all the favorite cousins that I know that I had some bonding, like I have memories with, are all older than me, because mom was like second to the youngest out of 8 or 9 children. So, and all the cousins that was working in Dubai are the ones that I was close to. That would be like all the kuyas. Actually, they're not females. I have all the kuyas, all males. So for those that doesn't know, kuya means big brother, older brother, or older male in the family. So everyone was working for my dad in Dubai, and I have them as my favorite cousin because they're the one that I grew up with. They're the one that I have shared memories with. So I would say that they're my favorite cousin because of that. And of course, I have, in my dad's side, is my cousin John. Because, again, I spent time with cousin John's family, with him, and I have memories. So, second question. Who farts the loudest? You or me?
Definitely me, depending on what I mean. Especially when I have a few too many Starbucks, I'll fart like a child, like a rhinoceros at the zoo, foghorn. It used to happen a lot when I got up in the morning. I eat a lot better now, but back in the day when I didn't eat so good, I would get up in the morning and it would sound like a ship coming into the docks. It would be
You still do that?
Not as much anymore, and that's all because of diet basically. But if I eat too many yogurts, then I'll get that again because of the bacteria in the yogurt.
Who throws the most tantrums? Really?
Absolutely. I'm normally fairly level-headed. I'll keep it to myself if I'm pissed off, usually. I'm sorry to use those words. If I'm mildly distempered, I will keep it to myself.
This question is perfect for you, but be nice. What movie... I'm so scared to ask this question. What movie does your mother-in-law reminds you of? Be nice. She's gonna be watching this.
Oh, she's gonna be watching this? Okay.
Be nice, but be truthful.
There's actually a lot of movies. I was actually thinking that we should in the future make a movie about about a Filipino family at Christmas that they have an interfering mother-in-law, and then an old witch stops by for grandma, and she's like, I think that'd be absolutely amazing movie to expose people to the Filipino culture of their whole entire family stopping by with and everything. But I don't know. I don't know really.
What movie? I know you have a movie that reminds you of mom somehow.
Let's say The Wizard of Oz. Leave it at that.
Sweetheart!
She's a wizard.
Stop. I would say that mom would remind you of, remember that Father's Day movie with Robert De Niro?
Not Bad Grandpa, no.
No, the one that we just watched in the movie theater. Like about my dad or something, about my father.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it would be like just a little bit opposite. It would be just
The female version.
The female version.
Yeah, could be. Yeah. Kind of.
Alright. Who apologizes after a fight?
Me.
I do too.
Yeah.
So when was the first time you don't like that? It has the D word.
What's the D word?
The D word in a marriage, the D word.
Nah, keep going. I know what's what.
What song best describes your marriage? Really? You have to think about it?
You're still the. I'd say Shania Twain. You're still the one. Yeah. I think about. There's a lot of songs to think about in this world.
Yeah, but why do you have to think about it?
I think there's a better fit for that, but there isn't a better fit. No, it's a good song. It happened to be a wedding song as well, so it's kind of convenient, I guess.
Be nice about this one. I don't know why you're always the one having to answer, but which movie character best describes your spouse?
It depends what mood you're in. When you're in a bad mood, I'd say it was the Terminator, because there's nothing really stopping you until you accomplish your mission, and that's it. She'll be back.
And then, what else? You said it depends on the mood.
And when you're in a good mood, I think about that, because you can be very sweet at times. I'm trying to think of a very sweet movie character. But I watched a bunch of movies with badasses in them, so it's kind of, I don't have so many sweet movie characters.
You don't have any sweet
I don't think of any sweet movie characters.
How about Julia Roberts movies?
Yeah, I guess.
Which one?
I'm in 2 movies, and both of them get me in trouble. Pretty Woman, where she's a hooker, and Runaway Bride, where she runs away from marriage all the time. So I don't know.
Well, there's Notting Hill also.
Okay, yeah, not like that. I guess I don't know. I fell asleep during that one. So. There wasn't enough terrorists and stuff blown up, so I fell asleep.
Would you kiss your wife for $200 or kiss the best looking person for $1 million?
My wife for $200. Because the divorce is going to cost way more than $1 million after she catches you kissing the best looking woman.
So I'm not the best looking
you
woman?
are the best looking woman. They're the same thing. It's a trick question.
Oh my gosh!
It's a trick question. It's the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
Will you kiss your wife for $200 or the best looking woman for $1 million, right?
Yes.
In the whole entire planet?
Yes.
You are the best looking woman.
No, you cannot change your answer. You just made an answer.
Okay.
Just wait till this video is done. When did you make up your mind to get married to your partner?
We were sitting in my car at your work, and you said, "Let's get married. Let's go to the courthouse. Let's get married." And I thought about it for a second. But yeah, okay.
No, when did you make up your mind to get married? Like, when did you know you're gonna get married?
I think on the first date, it kind of gradually came in.
No, it cannot be on the first. How do you think of somebody to marry? How would you say you want to get married?
I knew there was
date.
potential there on the first date. And I guess when I said the first "I love you," I definitely knew then. You know, so it's a slow, gradual realization. I think it wasn't sort of like boom. You know.
This is way too honest of a video, because I cannot edit this because you don't make edits on this one. But you said it was that night that we were in the middle of this whole rock and roll whatever club.
Oh yeah, now I remember that place. Oh, that stupid place in Orlando off I Drive. Yeah, now I remember that one. Yeah, and we were the only people with this who were basically the same there. Everybody else was a freaking crazy headbanging party animal, and we were the only people. We were like two people that just didn't fit in at that place, and I knew at that point. Yeah, and I remember that one. That's kind of when the last pieces came together. Yeah, I can't forget about that crazy club. The Cuban club or something, I don't know what it was. The Cuban restaurant, Cuban club. Cuban something or other.
Cuba Libre.
Oh.
Where did you have your first kiss? Where did you both share
At the side of TGI Fridays, you know, in Alafaya. The side door of TGI Fridays in Alafaya. I kissed you. We were leaving Fridays and we were going off somewhere. I think we were going bowling and I kissed you. Yeah, we're going around the corners of the bowling place that changed. Yeah.
What annoys you the most about your partner? This I can answer. You cry too much.
Yeah.
What annoys you about me?
You get aggravated real quickly over small things.
Well, I have a reason to. It's my OCD stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't get upset for no reason. What did your partner wear on your first date together? You better know this.
I think it was that black and like that flower dress. It's black with small flowers on.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
What was it? I can't remember.
It was that long sleeve, black sleeve, white.
Oh, white, black and white one. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you guys an overlay. This is the top that I wore on our first date. I was wearing a black pants on this one. He doesn't have it anymore, but he was wearing a khaki pants with a house t-shirt. Yeah, blue house t-shirts. He doesn't have that anymore. No, that's too personal. How many times did you and your spouse fight?
What?
Who knows that? How many times have we fought?
I don't know. I think if you know that number, it'd have to be a really low number. Like, you know,
like, if you're married, or even if you're just in a relationship, do you really count how many times you get into a fight?
Honestly, there's been very few relationships where I've had in the past where I've been able to count the fights. Usually there's at least one a month, maybe one every couple of months, and you can't count that amount, especially when a relationship spans a few years. You really can't that amount. If you're tallying up how many times you guys fight, you got a little chalkboard next to the bed and you put a line in the chalkboard every time you guys have a fight, you've got other marital problems other than counting fights. I don't know. You're holding grudges if you're counting the fights, really. Don't count the fights. It's stupid.
I don't know if you would know this answer, but who was your spouse childhood crush? Do you know who my childhood?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, it's kind of hard because it depends of which continent I'm in. Because here, yes, it would have been Richard Gere or Leonardo DiCaprio, or it was childhood crush. I told you about that crush I have that was my brother's friend when we were going around Hickory Hill. I told you that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I told him about that. I'm not gonna mention the name, of course, because I don't know if he's ever gonna stumble through this, and he never knew that I have a crush on him. And then if I was in Dubai, I don't think I had a childhood crush in Dubai. If I was in the Philippines, then I have that Jericho Rosales, who is the actor in the Philippines. And then of course there's the Robin Padilla. We'll show you an overlay of who they are here. And of course I have those that are in my elementary classmates and schoolmates that would know who is my childhood crush during my elementary days. I'm not gonna mention because he's still in my Facebook and he's already married, right? So yes. How about you, Svia? Who was your childhood crush? You never really talked about it, except that girl that you said that died.
Yeah, there was a girl in my junior school who died in her entire family died in a car crash. She was kind of a crush, and then she went away on summer break and came back, and her and her twin I think she had a twin sister in the same class. And her mom were all killed. Her dad survived, which must have been terrible for him, but everyone else in the car accident died. And then, there was other girls after that I won't mention the names of, but I think I was just kind of finding the feet, because, my parents were very strict, and they were like, whatever you do, I don't really want you to get involved with women until you finish school. And that progressed until I don't want you involved with women until you finish college, which is difficult. I can see the understanding behind that because sex can distract you, especially when you're guys, and
can also be with women.
It can cause a lot of problems. If it can distract you from your studies, it can cause a lot of problems, especially if you end up having a kid when you're in college, especially for the women. That's going to be a huge problem. You have to drop out of your classes and everything. So it's probably a problem for the guys as well. So yeah, I think it was good advice from my parents. I kind of kept the crushes to a minimum. I don't know. When I was in college, there was a handful of girls, but I never really did. I only dated one of them, and that was about it, So.
Oh, I have to add one more crush. I actually have a picture of this guy that he's also a Filipino actor, and I have a picture because in the Philippines you can like cut out those magazines. Mm-hmm. And I remember I cut out his picture and I pasted it, glued it in our front door. In the Mama's front door, Mama and Papa's front door. I actually glued it. And his name is Romnick Sarmenta. So the next question, I'm sure you can answer this. Why are you grinning? Okay. What is...
Is the restraining order still active, sweetheart?
Stop! Okay. So, this next question, you probably can't answer this. I can't because I never have. What was have you witnessed your spouse drunk?
Which one?
Sweetheart, sweetheart,
To be nice.
sweetheart, spouse. It didn't say anything about ex.
Okay. Spouse, yes, I have. Do we want to go into details of what happened that night, or this was the night before our wedding night, and she got Rosu here got up and decided she was going to use the bathroom. She gets up and walks to the bathroom. She gets into the hallway of the bathroom next to the toilet, sits down, pulls down her pants and pees on the floor.
See that?
And like a good husband, I was like, okay, whatever. I waited till she went back to bed and I got up and got a paper towel, cleaned it all up and Lysol the floor and everything. And that was it. So that was my witnessing my spouse drunk, and she never drunk again after that, which is a very good thing.
Why did you go into detail?
Hey, now people know. You can edit that part out if you want. From the tales I have from college, I would say that over 50% of people do that when they're drunk anyway. There was a guy who was invited over to our house one night who walked in someone's bedroom, peed on their bed. So,
Okay, stop making up
it
stories.
happens.
So, what superstitions do you believe in?
Well, if you believe in it, it's not a superstition, right? I don't know.
No, there's superstitions. It's like a saying, superstitions. Like, I believe in superstitions. Like, I remember I always say I don't like traveling on birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
It's because it's a superstitions in the Philippines that if you travel just few days before your birthday or on your birthday, something bad's gonna happen, like an accident is gonna happen. So I don't believe in traveling on birthdays.
I don't believe in walking over someone's grave, and it's very difficult in the US because in England they have like a big stone around the grave, so you can't walk over. In the US, it's just you have the headstones. So I don't believe in walking over people's graves. So when I'm in the cemetery, I'm very careful as to where I'm walking. I don't want to walk over, someone's grave. I think it's just bad luck to walk over someone's grave. It's also a show of disrespect. That person's been around. But in the US, it's very difficult because you just have a headstone and a patch of ground. And you got to kind of work out where the person is. They don't have most people don't have a big stone thing around them, but in England you usually have a big stone thing around the gravesite, so but no, I don't walk over people's graves, and hopefully when it's my turn then people won't walk over mine, so Okay.
Do you know your spouse's favorite singer?
I'd say Shania Twain or Celine Dion.
I guess because it's a singer, but overall, don't you know who I really like?
Backstreet Boys.
Oh, okay.
If you're a band, Backstreet Boys.
Yes, but if it's a singer, I would say Celine Dion, Kenny Rogers, Shania Twain, but also Reba McEntire.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly those, what do you call it? They're country singers.
Country singers, yeah.
Yeah. But for a band, it's Backstreet Boys. But you said Meatloaf, right? For you?
Yeah.
Are they a band?
Yeah, he's just one guy, and his song back in the day when I was a kid, one of his songs got stuck in my head, and that was kind of it. So.
Why is your questions about zombie? What is your favorite city in the world? Do you know my favorite city in the world?
I actually don't know. Maybe Washington. I don't know.
Sweetheart, you don't know my favorite city
No.
in the world?
I don't think I do.
Didn't I ask you to take me there? Like when we traveled to England, I said I want to go there in a train from your place.
Paris?
Yes.
Paris? Yeah. Okay.
Sweetheart. Not because you don't
Yeah,
even get me started.
Paris is a little dirty a few times I've been there, but okay.
What is your favorite city in the world? You never really said anything about favorite city.
Yeah. I like Washington DC.
I knew you'd say that. What makes you feel fictional? What?
What?
What makes you feel fictional?
I don't feel fictional.
Or maybe I guess it meant
What fictional character would
probably.
be?
Well,
What fictional character will you be?
sweetheart.
I don't know. I'd be a fictional character that always tends to get in trouble and always gets himself in sticky situations, but kind of gets out of them all the time. I don't know.
What makes you feel fictional? I don't even know how to
I don't
answer.
know. This is a difficult question. I don't know. Let's move on to the next one.
Well, it'll be the last question. If you're stuck on an island alone without internet for 1 month, what will you miss the most?
So you're stuck without the internet for 1 month. Oh darn! That's like having internet service around here.
No, we have a good service.
I don't think I would miss the internet that much. You know, we
It's not asking if you miss the internet. What will you miss the most?
I'd say watching Netflix. I'm watching Netflix or Prime Video, whatever streaming service it is. You know, I'd miss that the most. But then who knows if they got satellite service there? Who
So
knows?
yeah, you know what? I don't know what is wrong with you. You are like whoopidoo with these questions. If you were stuck on an island without internet for 1 month, you're going to miss watching Netflix, which involves internet.
Yeah, because it said it's.
You're not going to miss your wife at all.
It didn't say your wife was not with you. It said
You are stuck on an island alone
alone with that internet. Then I'll miss my wife. Yeah.
No, you're not
But
sleeping in the room.
I assume the wife was with you in the first.
No, you're not sleeping here tonight.
Oh,
Fine, you know what? I'm not gonna miss you too. I'm gonna miss my dogs.
Wolf.
And that's it for tonight's video. You failed this relationship test.
That's what guys are for.
What? I didn't get it. What do you mean that's what guys are for?
Guys never pass these gosh darn tests anyway. You ever seen a guy pass a relationship test? Is a chick then?
What?
If a guy passes a relationship test, is a chick. Guys are not good at
No.
relationships.
If a guy passes a relationship test, that means the guy pays attention, the guy is affectionate, the guy cares.
I'm about to say something real bad. I'm going to stop right now.
Say it. Stop! Hi guys, so for tonight's video, we are going to do 45 funny questions. Well, maybe not 45. We're going to choose several funny questions for couples. Good evening guys, so for today, why is it today? It's supposed to be tonight. Good evening guys, so for tonight's question. Good evening guys, so for why is it late? Good evening guys, so for tonight's question. Why do I keep saying for tonight's question? Good evening guys, so for tonight's video we are going to be answering you. Sweetheart, you gotta help me.